All right, Rebecca Lopez reporting there live on the ground for us. Rebecca, thank you.
Yeah, Rebecca. I understand we got some sound from a witness from what happened earlier. Let's listen to that sound.
There's a whole bunch of policemen coming, and it was scary. They was everywhere. So we walked to the corner because we saw other people down there. We walked to the corner, and then that's when we saw it look real serious. Everybody was getting rifles out and SWAT cars, and I was asking the other people, aren't y'all scary? And they was like, and that's when the police officer said, I don't think I would be out here if I was y'all.
That is a witness who is describing what she saw in the aftermath of the initial event. We talked to another witness earlier, James, who was gardening in his front yard in the 3100 block of Reynolds, and she ended up, or I should say he ended up, being witness to the first round of gunfire and seeing the gunman himself coming out of a house right there in the 3200 block of Reynolds.
We have someone on the phone right now who has seen some of what's been developing all morning long. Mrs. Eden now joins us. Can you hear us? Mrs. Eden, can you hear us?
I just didn't hear you.
Can you tell us what did you see this morning? What are the first things you saw?
I didn't see anything when it first started. I just seen a white car. I don't know what type of car. I don't know different makes of cars. Then I heard I thought it was firecrackers when I heard the first shooting. It started when I said I was on the porch, and that's why the ambulance came up. Then that's when I heard someone shooting again. When the time the ambulance came up, I don't know if that's when he got shot or not. I really don't know because I thought it was firecrackers really.
It's not unusual when there's gunfire for people to describe it that way at first, but this would give us some indication, John, that there were several rounds fired. Yeah,
I was going to say, so you heard more than one shot over a period of time. That correct?
Yeah, I heard more than one shot. It's probably about 4 or 5 or maybe more.
Have the police asked you to stay in your home? Have they asked you to stay off the street?
No, I haven't talked to anyone.
Have you?
Just myself common sense to tell me to come in the house and stay inside.
Her common sense tells her that, and I think that's a
yes.
a good,
No,
yes.
her mother tell me that I know to stay inside.
I think that's the best course of action. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate your insight there, living in that neighborhood. We talked to James earlier, as I had said, and we've talked to some other folks there. This is not something they're used to in that neighborhood. It's